happy Tuesday. Nick Cooper and Tony Hart, the Mix 108 Morning Brew. And so, Tony, real quick.
I gotta be honest, I slept through the whole thing.
I was going to say, so
I slept through the whole thing.
I went home and I finished my workday from home. And so everything started getting dark, around
And I was like,
1:15. And I was like,
getting tired.
my eyes were just getting heavy. And did you sleep through it too?
We both slept through it. It's the event of the year. We both slept through
it. It was cloudy and we didn't miss a lot. I could watch the YouTube.
I got up and watched the NASA footage and I was like, oh, that was cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Hey, everybody. I hope you enjoyed Eclipse Day. Let us know what you thought of it. Because I didn't see it at all.
Yeah.
Nick didn't see it either. Right. We had our glasses. We were all ready to go. But I will say that my dog went out and looked. So.
Oh, no. Is your dog okay?
No, blind. Oh, completely blind.
Oh, no. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Completely blind now.
Oh, goodness.
Just kidding. My dog isn't blind.
It's fine. Yeah.
I didn't let my dog go look at the eclipse. So settle down, everybody.
You protected your dog. I'm glad to hear that.
Settle down. Settle down.
Coming up this morning, a chance to win some Breaking Benjamin and Daughtry tickets. Make sure you stay tuned for a chance to breaking Tony or Nick. We're not sure who yet, but
you could break me today. That's fine. We broke you yesterday, so we can. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. And we got your first code of the day for a chance to put $30,000 in your hand. Be listening for that just after 8 o'clock this morning. And we got Song and 60 on the way here in just a few minutes. And Nick's Nonsense all coming up this hour. Mix 108. Good morning. It is Tony and Nick. The Morning Brew is doing our thing. And it's time to play Song in 60. Fun game where you get to play along. I'm going to give some clues to a song. And if you or Nick can guess what it is, you'll collectively win. I can't tell if you're right, though, when you're screaming over the radio.
We'll believe you if you tell us you won.
Yeah. We'll believe you. And there's no prizes, of course. So, So, Nick, here you go. Here's the clues for Song in 60. See if you can figure out what song I got in my head right now. Good luck. Here we go. The timer starts right now. Not out, but... Oh, not in, but out?
Good save, Tony.
You might do this if you're fishing. Broad blank.
Drinking.
No. Broad blank. You might do this if you're fishing.
It's Outkast.
Outkast.
Okay.
Yeah. Yell at you, get your attention.
Outkast.
Horses might eat it.
Oh, hey ya.
Oh, yes.
Okay. All right.
Hey ya. Thank God.
I was like, oh man,
barely.
It's not Miss Jackson. It's not like what?
Just barely made it out. Yeah. Hey ya. That was a little harder than I thought it was going to be. I was inspired by yesterday's conversation we had about clothes from 2004. So I looked up the biggest songs from 2004.
Okay.
And this was in the top 10.
Good stuff.
Of the songs from 2004. It's Outkast and Hey Ya.
All right, it's a new week. Let's see what you might be looking to stream, listen to, or watch in the theater as we see what's new this week, Tony. We'll start off with stuff you might want to stream if you're looking for something to watch on TV. So Dora the Explorer, Tony, is returning.
I was a little too old for Dora, so I never got into Dora.
Yeah.
My kids watch Dora a little bit, though.
Yeah. See, I would be beyond my era, too, but I know a very popular show started off in 2000, but Paramount Plus is bringing Dora back. Kind of a refreshed version of the show. They're just calling the show Dora, not Dora the Explorer. Still has, Boots hanging out with her.
Okay.
Got the backpack, but just a little different show, CG, computer animated. And that is set to hit on Friday on Paramount Plus.
Okay. All
right. Something more for the adults. So HBO and their streaming service Max are putting out a new miniseries based on a Pulitzer Prize winning novel called The Sympathizer. That's the name of the show and the book. So it follows a North Vietnam plant known as the Captain. And ends up in South Vietnam with the army and kind of follows that storyline. So a couple notable names, Sandra Oh and Robert Downey Jr. make appearances in the series. And then if you're a fan of music, Billy Joel going to be on TV and streaming the 100th Billy Joel at Madison Square Garden. So they actually filmed this back at the end of March, and they're going to air it on TV, on CBS, and streaming services coming up on Sunday.
So has he got a new album or he just released a new song? He's not doing a whole album.
I think it was just the song. Just a song.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I know he dropped a new song.
Right.
I just didn't know if he was dropping a whole new album or not.
Gotcha. I guess I'm not sure.
Okay.
Speaking of new music, so probably the most notable new music coming out this week isn't really new. So Linkin Park is releasing their first career-wide greatest hits collection.
Oh, nice.
So it's going to include stuff from all of their albums, but also a couple unreleased tracks, including one from their One More Light era with their late singer Chester Bennington. The song called Friendly Fire. So you'll be able to catch that on Friday.
Nice.
And then in the movies world, a couple different ones. This one looks kind of interesting. So there's a Hulu movie called The Greatest Hits, comes out on Thursday. So it's based on the premise of, a song can transport you back to a different time.
Sure.
So it's based on that.
2 years ago, my boyfriend Max passed away. I can't seem to pull myself back together. Ever since the accident, certain songs literally pull me back into the past.
I used to listen to this album over and over. And I love how music can do that.
What?
Pull you back to some moment in time.
So the storyline is this woman is grieving her boyfriend died.
Yeah.
And so through the course of the show, songs will bring her back to different times with her boyfriend and things like that.
That's a cool concept.
Yeah, so it's kind of an interesting concept. And then the final movie I wanted to mention is, who doesn't love a good Nick Cage movie?
I love a good Nick Cage movie.
This is getting some good reviews from what I've
What?
seen. So it's called Arcadian. It comes out on Friday in theaters. Nick Cage has the leading role. So the premise is, in a near future, life on Earth has become decimated, and Nick Cage's character Paul and his
Saves us
twin teenage sons have been living in this whole new world, and they're dealing with it, exploring it, and then his kids, the twins, must devise a desperate plan to stay surviving on this new planet, basically.
It seems like a good break in movies this weekend, so I can catch up. I have a list like 5 movies deep I need to go see.
Yeah.
So this weekend seems like,
Have you seen Ghostbusters yet?
No,
that's one on my list. So
Godzilla, Kong's on my list.
Okay.
Dune 2 still on my list.
I haven't seen that one yet either. So
Gosh.
we gotta take care of some of those this weekend, Tony.
Oh, I know. Need to start going.
All right.
Get after it.
And I'm gonna add the Nick Cage movie to my list.
All right, that's fine. No, I like Nick Cage. I like the last one he was in. That Dracula one was pretty good.
Okay, I haven't seen that one yet.
That's
so
fun.
there's what's new this week. We're going to dive into Nick's nonsense file, including somebody that did something really gross and now has me afraid to use something. And Nick's nonsense on a Tuesday morning. And thankfully this happened in Japan, but it makes me worried because you don't think about this stuff on a day-to-day basis, or at least most people I don't think do. So Metro Police in Japanese city have arrested a 56-year-old man who apparently rubbed his butt against a water tap on like a water fountain.
Gross.
He did this on Saturday. The man admitted to the charge. He's like, yeah, it was me.
Yeah, I did.
I
That
did
was
it.
my butt.
So he even gave a reason why he did this.
Oh, okay.
So the police were asking, this happened in Tokyo apparently. So police asked him, well, why? Why did you do this? And he goes, to satisfy my sexual desire.
Wow. Well, at least he's honest about it.
Oh my goodness.
Got a lot. It brings up some other questions though that I don't want to get into.
No, So sources said that the suspect was captured rubbing his backside against a water tap at a water fountain at a park around 2:20 a.m. on April 1st.
I was going to say it's the eclipse, but
No,
I guess not. Can't blame it on the eclipse.
A little early. So the park has halted use of this water tap and plans to replace it. Good.
So it's a water fountain or like a
Yeah, it's like a
tap coming out of the ground type
It's
of
like
thing.
a water fountain. So it's like for filling cups or water bottles and stuff.
Okay. Oh, okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
Police did find, beside the fact that he admitted to it, police did find security photos of the man rubbing his backside against the water tap. And so they have everything they need to deal with this guy. They're not saying what they're going to, what he's exactly being charged with or what he might potentially face as a penalty. But yeah, there's evidence. He's admitted to it, and he even gave a reason.
Don't use public water fountains.
Oh, that's the thing. You don't think about that. Like, okay, so
I don't even think if you hover, you're good in that situation. You know, yeah, I mean, obviously you're not supposed to like touch the water spout or fountain.
Right.
But even like, do the hover suck type of thing.
Yeah. No.
I'd pass on that.
If the guy's got that thing all up in there, you're not like
all up in there.
Because it sounded like he got pretty aggressive with it. Gross. Now I'm afraid to forever use a public water fountain ever again because who knows what sort of weirdos are out there are doing weird stuff.
He got aggressive.
Anyway, there's Nick's nonsense this morning. We'll see what's trending at the top in a couple of minutes here at Mix It Awake. Good morning. Ford.
Live from the Mix 108 studio in downtown Duluth, this is KBMX FM, Proctor Duluth Superior, a town square media station.
Well, currently it is 39. We're going to see a high today, though, in the mid-50s.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, look at that. 55 in the Twin Ports area is what the National Weather Service is saying. A little breezy, though, so it'll feel a little cooler than 55. Tomorrow, Tony into the 60s, mostly sunny. Slight chance of later day showers, but 62. Rain likely in 50s on Thursday. Friday, sunny, breezy, 54. And Saturday, near 60 again, mostly sunny and breezy. So some rain chances scattered in there, but warmer.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
That's very spring-like weather.
Yeah, for sure.
Approved. A new lawsuit filed against Walmart could put some money in some Minnesota and Wisconsin Walmart shoppers. Now, Walmart was accused of inflating the price of a variety of weighed goods or bagged citrus. So they were basically saying that there was more in the bag than there was.
Oh.
Now, Walmart is denying this, but they did settle the lawsuit out of court for $45 million, which could entitle payments up to $500 per customer.
Dang.
Receipts aren't necessarily required. I mean, if you want the $500 max payment, you're going to need receipts to be able to prove it. But
sure.
Even if you don't have receipts, you can still make a claim. Anywhere from $10 to $500. You want more information to make a claim if you bought oranges or any other citrus products at Walmart between... the dates are like October of like 2020 October of 2018 to January 19th of 2024. So anywhere during that time span, if
last
you buy,
couple years, basically.
Yeah, any citrus bagged or weighed products at Walmart, you might be entitled to a claim. Check out the Mix 108 app or Mix108.com for details on that. This isn't one of those easy ones, though, where you just automatically get it.
Oh.
You got to, like, claim it.
Sure. Well, I mean...
But you don't necessarily need a receipt to claim it. You just got to say you did.
There's a lot of people going, did I buy oranges?
Oh, sure. There's a lot of people sure I did.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Exactly.
I'll take $10, $15.
Later on this morning, a chance to win some Breaking Benjamin and Daughtry tickets. That show is tomorrow at Amsoil Arena, and we're looking to hook somebody up with tickets for that. Plus, how much coffee is too much coffee in a day?
Ooh, okay.
We have what experts say might be where you should stop.
Cut off.
Yeah, we'll talk about that in a couple of minutes. We'll see if you've already reached that point or not.
No, not yet.
Okay.
Not yet. I just starting to get my
Okay.
first one going here for the day.
We'll talk about that in a few minutes. Music from Billie Eilish right now here in Mix It Awake. So how much coffee do you have on the average day, or maybe on a day when you really need a little extra boost?
I mean, I'll average like 2 to 3 average. Well, this is a little
bit bigger, but we'll call that a
coffee mug full.
Okay.
Whatever the max setting is on the Keurig back there,
the bold setting or whatever it is.
Yeah, whatever the ounces is.
Okay.
Yeah, the big logo. I hit the big icon for the cup, but yeah, maybe 2, 3. If I go over, if I somehow get into the 3 to 5 or 6 range, I mean,
It's a rough day.
It's a rough afternoon.
Okay.
Or early evening, if you get what I mean. Because
Wow.
it goes right through you sometimes if you drink too much coffee, that it can act as...
Yeah, I got you.
Whatever the word is.
So I was reading this story that talks about how much, because there's people that are concerned about too much caffeine because it's a stimulant and people can feel some adverse effects from, the jitters and little anxiety and, a lot of other, maybe that type of stuff.
Yeah, I'm just worried about spending all afternoon in the toilet. That's all I'm
Or that. So first off, it turns out that when it comes to beverages, coffee's only second to water in terms of the most consumed beverage in the United States.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I know at least one person in this building that actually used the free coffee here as a benefit.
Yeah. Not wrong.
They might actually quit if the free coffee went away. Seriously, I think they might.
That'd be bad.
Yeah.
So while there's, some concerns about, that aspect of it for some people, we've talked about this before. There are some health benefits. It's a straight up coffee. When you start adding sugar and creamer and
sure,
that's when things get a little bit less healthy. But just a straight up cup of black coffee is actually pretty healthy for you.
It's not bad. Yeah.
Right. So the question is, how much should you, where should you kind of slow down? Where should you cap off? So I was reading a story from some experts that talked about, they say that their research, this was done at the Mayo Clinic, if you're looking at an 8-ounce cup of coffee, they say 4 is probably okay.
Yeah.
They say, so they use the milligrams of caffeine. They say 400 milligrams of caffeine a day seems to be safe for most adults. They figure 1 cup of brewed coffee, straight up, normal coffee, has about 95 to 100 milligrams of caffeine. So about 4 cups a day, they say, is okay. And that's just the normal 8-ounce, like a coffee mug size.
A tall size.
Yeah. It's when things get a little bit more interesting is when you start having bigger cups or more. The other thing that they do remind people, and this is nothing new, but they say a big element is deciding when to stop having coffee for the day or other caffeinated beverages. Because when you start getting into the afternoon, then you're going to impact your sleep at night. Then it becomes a vicious cycle of you didn't sleep very well, so you need more coffee in the morning, and it's just it's a cycle.
Yeah, I can see where that happens.
So the big thing they say is, depending on your, if you work a normal, let's say 8 to 5, 9 to 5 work day, and you go to bed normally at 10 o'clock or kind of that normal standard time frame, they say you should probably stop drinking coffee maybe by 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock, okay.
Yeah, 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. That'll give your body time to kind of process it. It's out of your system by the time it's actually time to start getting into your bedtime cycle.
Sure.
And you're not hyped up on caffeine when it's time to go to bed.
Gotcha.
So if you're going to have those 400 milligrams, do it earlier in the day is the recommendation.
Will do.
Tony's going to start crushing on it here. So you're under. I was kind of curious to see, because you said you only drink about 2 to 3.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
2 to 3.
You're under the recommended.
Maybe in the afternoon I'll squeeze out a cup. Maybe, but not often, because I am more. I'll drink pop up until bedtime for some reason. And it doesn't make me.
You're having a hard time sleeping.
Caffeine doesn't seem to affect me in pop as much as it does in coffee.
That's interesting, because not only that, but you also got, I suppose if it's diet pop, but you use sugar too. But
yeah, I definitely feel the caffeine from coffee. I can't necessarily say that, if I have my first Diet Coke of the day or whatever, I don't necessarily.
You're not.
I don't think I don't. It may be working. It may be doing something, but I don't feel it like I do with the coffee. I literally feel the buzz of the coffee.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Well, enjoy that. You're on your first one of the day.
Yeah, I'm catching a bus.
Okay. All right. Good deal. Good for you. Later on this morning, a chance to win some tickets for Breaking Benjamin and Daughtry. That show is tomorrow at Amsoil Arena. We're looking to hook somebody up with tickets. Later on this morning, we'll play Breaking Tony.
Okay.
Later on this morning. Kind of like we did yesterday, only Tony's going to be the other person.
Sound good.
All right. That's coming up here a little bit later on this morning in Mix and Wait. So Sabrina Carpenter there, she yesterday got hacked, Tony.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, shared a message on Instagram. Her Twitter account was hacked.
X.
Yeah, X. Sorry. I don't think there's anyone that doesn't at least sometimes call X Twitter.
I was just thinking about that yesterday as I was watching the news, and every time they mention
formerly known as Twitter.
Yeah, they gotta say when are we? Elon's not going to change his mind on this. It's going to be X, so we should just embrace it and move on with life.
And I didn't do that. That was just an accident.
No, I know. I'm sorry, I got sidetracked. Shiny object.
No, it's okay. But yeah, so Sabrina shared an Instagram message yesterday saying that her Twitter account, her X account, which it does say formerly Twitter in the story on our website as well, by the way. She posted a selfie on Instagram saying I got hacked on Twitter. So the hacker did a few things. Unpinned an announcement about a new song, and then also started sharing, which, isn't the worst thing in the world, but then started also sharing a bunch of links for some crypto company.
Yeah, there you go.
So that's the real deal there. So what's funny is right before she had shared publicly that she was hacked, the hacker who had already controlled the X account had said that they were turning comments off on some posts because they were concerned about malicious links, and then hacker proceeded to share links. So
they didn't want any other links shared, just their own links.
So anyway, no word on whether or not she's regained control of the account, but that's kind of a bummer. So, Tony, you mentioned this when we were getting ready to go on the air. Harbor Monsters. Duluth's new professional football team.
How about that, huh?
Yeah, pretty exciting. So their season gets going. Preseason game, they're doing one preseason game. It's going to be on May 25th. It's a Saturday. And then the regular season gets underway first Saturday in June. They play on Saturdays except for the Grandma's Marathon weekend. They play on Sunday.
Correct.
But everything else is Saturdays, 7 o'clock games. Going to be a lot of fun for the entire family. The whole deal is it's arena football, so it's fast-paced, high energy. There's not a lot of waiting around between plays. And the teams are smaller, too. They just announced their roster just yesterday.
Oh, did they?
Or over the weekend, I should say.
How many people are on the roster?
So I believe it's like 15 or so.
That sounds about right.
I think there's 6 people on the field at any given time from each team.
Mm-hmm.
And so they play offense and defense. Like, it's going to be wild. If you
Who's our starting QB?
I actually...
I think he still got it.
You think he could swing it in arena football? So anyway, the tickets for the regular season recently went on sale. You can get single game and also season long, tickets. Through their website. But also we have some tickets ready to give away.
Nice,
which is pretty fun. So we have the ability to sign up on our website mobile app for a family 4-pack of tickets for the Harbor Monsters. We're going to run that giveaway through next week, but also we're going to give away some pairs on the air too, is what we're going to do. We won't do that right now, but
this is going to be a great family thing to do.
It is.
This summer is to go check out this team. So it'd be great to get a lot of support and, see if we can keep an arena football league around for
and that's going to be a part of it too, is obviously
years.
I know they've been getting a lot of great response in the business community. They got a lot of great sponsors. I've actually been working with the GM over there because our sister station is carrying the games on the air. So you can listen to them home and away games. But yeah, they've been getting a lot of great support from the community in terms of the business aspect of things. But yeah, the other part of the puzzle is going to be just making sure fans show up every week. To be at the Deck Arena. Full. So it's going to be a fun time. If you want to enter to win the tickets we have available on our website, you can go right now on the Mix mobile app or mixit08.com. Then later on, we're going to do some giveaways of tickets on the air as well. So a few chances to win some 4-packs of tickets so you and the fam can go check out the Duluth Harbor Monsters, their inaugural season, Tony.
Let's go.
It'll be fun.
Speaking of tickets, stick around. We got a chance for you to win tickets to go check out Breaking Benjamin and Daughtry. They are going to be at Amsoil Arena tomorrow night. Should be a good rockin' time.
Yeah.
So if you want to win those tickets, stick around. We're going to play Breaking Tony.
It's going to be a fun time.
Morning. Plus, a brand new film festival in Duluth promises to really just make you go, what the? We'll talk about this new film festival coming up here in just a couple minutes. On the Morning Brew, good morning. It's the Vente edition on Mix 108. Mix 108, good morning. It is Tony and Nick. It's the Morning Brew. So have you ever been to a film festival, Nick?
No, I've known people that have, but I've not personally.
Yeah, neither have I. But this film festival in Duluth is something that
there just was one recently in Duluth, actually.
No, what?
Yeah, there was recently a film festival.
What?
I don't know.
Was there?
Yeah.
Huh.
Probably a little more normal films than what we're talking about here.
We're just a hotbed of film festivals.
We are.
I had no idea. But anyways, yes, this is called the Junk Food Film Fest.
Okay.
And it is going to be at Zeitgeist, Zinema 2.
So we're going to have like Doritos movies and Fritos.
The junk food reference is that the movies are kind of like junk food. Like, they're not good for you.
You still want, okay.
They're bad, but you still need them. You still need them. So they say that the film fest will kind of be like VHS culture, genre films, midnight movies, and so bad it's good schlock. Like just terrible. Those movies that are just so bad that they're good.
Sure.
So it's going to be April 19th and 20th. a pass for the entire festival is only $20, so it's
Okay.
a pretty reasonable deal. But let's see, Creating Rem Lazar. Have you ever heard of this movie?
No.
It's from 1989, and it's a musical that follows a couple of kids that bring a mannequin superhero to life, and then they teach them about friendship through song. Okay, so there's a lot of these really just cheesy movies.
Yeah.
There's one called Munchie. Have you ever seen the Munchie movies?
No.
There's like a couple Munchie movies.
There was more than one. Wow. Okay.
It's a 1992 low-budget comedy featuring a gremlin-like creature voiced by Dom DeLuise.
Dom DeLuise.
There's also a movie called Love on a Leash. It's a 2011 romantic comedy about a girl and her dog.
Excuse me?
Microwave Massacre. Kind of like a underground horror film, a cult classic, but a man who discovers the taste for human flesh after murdering his wife.
Oh, no.
But it's got some amazing... here's the deal. When I was writing this blog, I had to do a lot of YouTubing and watch
the
some of these
trailers and
scenes
stuff,
and
yeah.
trailers from some of these movies because, my God. There's also Cool World, which was kind of a mainstream. It starred Brad Pitt.
Oh, wow.
And it was from 1992, so it was an early Brad Pitt movie, but it's kind of like a Roger Rabbit type of thing where he's in a cartoon world.
Okay.
Where I think Roger Rabbit, the cartoons came to the real world.
Yeah.
This
Well, they
is-
went both.
They went both ways.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
In Cool World, Brad Pitt goes into a cartoon world, and it's a
Okay.
little risky, little riskier than like it's still PG-13, but
Okay.
PG-13 in 1992 is like an R film today. Really. And then there's another film that they're going to end the festival with that I'm not going to say the name to, but it's kind of a not safe for work type of film.
Okay.
But they say that if you can make it through all 50 minutes of this film because it is so terrible that you can actually be entered into a drawing to win a prize. So they're actually challenging people to make it through all 50 minutes of this movie that is kind of like an adult movie, kind of.
Okay.
I guess. But they're saying it's so bad that if you can make it through the entire thing, you can actually possibly
I
win a
wonder if
prize.
it's so bad because of the content or the acting or
Well, I watched, after you see the name of this said movie, you're going to understand why I couldn't do so
Okay.
much research. But I did a little bit.
Okay.
And it's a little bit of both. The quality is terrible
Okay.
from the clips that I saw. And the acting is,
Fair enough. So
But
if you're
anyways.
looking to challenge yourself, because it's less than an hour.
well, that one, yeah.
That one.
Yeah. So if you're up for a challenge and you think you can make it. Anyways, it's the Junk Food Film Fest. It's going to be April 19th and 20th. A good 420 day it's a good 420 event day
Yes.
if you want to look for something
Well, so I wonder-
odd to do on that day.
That's an interesting point. I wonder if you need to be of sober mind to win the competition. Because if you
I don't know. Watching the little clips that I did, you're gonna have to have substances in your body to even make it through 5 minutes of the thing. All right, good. Anyways, this sounds like a kind of a fun idea. It's something different, and you want to get more information, you can go to the Mix 108 app or Mix108.com. But for $20 for a whole weekend's worth of entertainment, you want to come and go and watch movies as you
Not too
please.
bad. All right. Next hour, chance to win some Breaking Benjamin and Daughtry tickets. That show is tomorrow at Amsoil Arena. We're looking to hook somebody up with those tickets. Plus, 30 grand in your hand continues. A code coming up as we see what's trending at the top in a couple of minutes here in Mix 108.
Live from the Mix 108 studio in downtown Duluth, this is KBMX FM, Proctor Duluth Superior, a town square media station.
40 degrees right now downtown Duluth at the Mix 108 studios. Looking for a high today in the mid-50s. Some chances of rain showers this morning. The pavement looks wet downtown Duluth, but some partly cloudy conditions later today in 55. Tomorrow, mostly sunny, 62. We'll see some later day rain shower chances. Rain possible Thursday, 53, and then Friday, sunny, breezy, 54. Saturday, mostly sunny, breezy, and 60, Tony. So,
Sounds like a beautiful weekend.
April-like.
Yes, very April-like. There's a video going viral around town that shows Superior Police tasing a DoorDash driver, right? Is that, DoorDash driver.
DoorDasher.
A DoorDasher. If you want to learn more about this story, you can go to the Mix 108 app or go to Mix108.com. But according to multiple sources, the DoorDash driver was in Superior delivering a couple orders from Taco Bell. Apparently, he's unfamiliar with the area. He accidentally turned the wrong way onto John Avenue, a one-way street, and stopped. It drew attention from an officer, and well, you can see what happens from there on the Mix 108 app or at mix108.com.
Oh,
make up your own mind and see what happens. So
while you're there, by the way, something a little bit more lighthearted. So yesterday, the eclipse happened.
I heard about that. Yeah.
As we mentioned this morning, not much to see. Lots of cloud cover and such.
I literally had to pull up my stargazing app, right? My app that shows you where all the planets and stuff are, to find out where the sun actually was in the sky.
Yeah.
Because we were sitting there like, where is the sun even?
Yeah.
We don't even. So I pulled out the app to see where the sun was, so we can at least
look the right direction.
Look in the right direction.
Were you wearing your glasses, Tony?
No, I had my sunglasses on just in case.
So there on our website, there's actually a time lapse of the satellite view as the shadow passed across the region.
No, I saw that.
Which is kind of neat. Yeah. So didn't get to see much of a show on the ground, but from above, it looks kind of cool because it's a big shadow, and you could see it moving across, Minnesota and Wisconsin. And
it is a big shadow.
Yeah. I mean, it covers a good chunk of the country, so
it is pretty cool.
You can check that out on our website and mobile app as well. Later on this morning, Tony, a chance to win some Breaking Benjamin and Daughtry tickets.
Yeah, stick around for that. That's coming up here soon. We're going to play Breaking Tony.
Yes.
Today. Plus, Tony's TikTok treasure coming up here in a little bit, too.
Yeah, lots of fun. Let's give somebody a chance to win some money, though, right now. Our 30 grand in your hand giveaway continues. First code of the day today is 7. Whoops, hold on. Wrong page. Hold that.
Stand by for code.
607. It's 607. Go to the Mix mobile at mix108.com. Either one will work. 607, the code to enter. Good luck to you. It's Justin Timberlake now on Mix 108.
I know. Matey, it's time to dig in me chest and check out Tony's TikTok treasures. What will we find in there today?
Well, one popular TikToker found out the hard way about ordering off the kids menu, and they got shamed by doing just that. So, hold on, I'm just trying to. Vanessa Schwartz, she's a popular TikToker. She was in Japan, work or visiting or whatever, and she was in her hotel room and ordered some room service from, the kids menu. And this is what happened.
I'm in Japan right now, and I just ordered room service. And the girl who brought it to my room opens the door, and she's like, "Where's the kid?" I was like, "What do you mean?" She was like, "You ordered off the kids menu." I was like, "And?" All the food in Japan, they design it in such a way that it's like kids would love it. So is it really that bad if I order some chicken nuggets and a pizza, like a kid's pizza and French fries? Let me enjoy my kids' meal in peace.
Yeah, I mean, if I want nuggets and mini corn dogs, I should be able to order that, right?
Absolutely.
I should be able to order that. So, has this ever happened to you? Have you ever been? I know some restaurants just won't even let you order from the kids menu if you're an adult. They just won't even let you.
Well, because I
think
think
strange.
Wasn't part of our argument that it was expensive to order some of the normal food items from because it was room service?
Yeah, like her argument also was I'm not going to eat that much food,
right?
So I'm not going to order from the full adult menu if I'm not going to eat that much food. So that's kind of my disconnect from it. Like if you're not gonna, you're getting less food
right
on the kids menu, and if you know you're not going to eat a full adult meal, why waste the food?
Especially staying in a hotel where you don't necessarily have ways to warm it back up again, or
right.
So
have you ever been turned down for a kids meal? Let us know, 7402-MIX, or hit us up on the Mix 108 app and use the open mic feature and let us know if you've ever been turned down or shamed for ordering a kids meal at a restaurant. I can order a Happy Meal, can I?
I would imagine so. They don't care.
I don't think they care, right? I don't think McDonald's cares if I order a Happy Meal.
You're not ordering it for a kid that's in the back seat, or
you're bringing it home.
Yeah, exactly.
They don't know that. Probably not a big deal.
Yeah,
but at some other restaurants, it might be a big deal for ordering off the kids menu. So
valid.
Let us know, 7402-MIX, or feel free to drop us a message using the open mic feature on the Mix 108 app.
Coming up soon, chance to win some tickets. Breaking Benjamin and Daughtry tomorrow in Duluth. Give you a chance to win soon here at Mix 108. Mix 108 Morning Brew. Good morning and happy Tuesday. Playing a little game to give somebody some tickets to see Breaking Benjamin and Daughtry when they come to town tomorrow. We have Taylor on the phone. Good morning, Taylor.
Good morning.
Hey, Taylor.
How are you? What are you up to today?
Looking to break Tony.
Don't do it.
I love that. The gauntlet has been thrown down. So the name of the game is, as you mentioned, Breaking Tony. I'm going to throw some categories your way and basically see who gets to 3 wins first. So we'll have the guest go first. So Taylor, you get to go first. So the category you'll need to do, name 3 things in the category in 5 seconds is pizza toppings, and go.
Sausage, pepperoni, and pineapple.
Boom. Oh, pineapple, questionable one for some folks, but we'll count it.
We'll take it. We'll take it.
All right, Tony. Yours is kitchen appliances. And go.
A blender,
Okay.
a stove, and a microwave?
That'll work. All right. So we're 1-1 right now.
I wasn't sure. Yeah, okay, go ahead.
All right. All right, Taylor, your next one is Marvel movie characters from any of the Marvel movies. And go.
Captain America. We have Thor and Black Widow.
You just missed the timeline on the last one. So, okay. All right, Tony, a chance to make some headway here.
Okay.
All right. Office characters, Tony. And go.
Michael Scott, Dwight Schrute, and Andrew Bernard, the Nard Dog.
I like it. All right. So Tony's got a lead on you, Taylor.
Oh, man.
Here we go.
You're not going to break me.
All right. Taylor, your next category is ice cream flavors. Not toppings, but flavors. And go.
Rocky Road, chocolate, and vanilla.
Ayo. We're 2-2 right now. All right, Tony. Tony, your category is Starbucks coffee sizes. And go.
Tall,
Okay.
Venti,
Okay.
and
Grande? Oh, you missed the timer, but yeah, Grande is one of them. So we're not counting the third one. So
dang it.
Taylor, here's your chance to win. All right.
Well, we're tied now. We're tied.
Yes.
Because we both missed one.
Yep. So you're tied.
Okay.
Here you go, Taylor. Northland towns not named Duluth or Superior. And go.
We have Hermantown, Proctor, and Cloquet.
Yeah, there we go.
Ah, good job.
Very nice.
Easy.
Very nice. Very nice. You know what? We're just going to call Taylor our winner, I think.
What?
At that
She
point.
beat me? She
Yeah.
broke me?
Yeah, she
Just
broke
like
you, Tony.
that?
That's it.
Not a chance?
That's it. No.
What the?
Tony, I just cracked you is all.
Oh, okay,
Ah,
you just
there we
cracked
go.
me.
Just-
Okay,
just a
thank
crack.
you.
It's
All right,
okay.
I'll take that. Taylor, you're going to go check out Breaking Benjamin and Daughtry tomorrow night at Amsoil, all right? Congratulations.
Thank
Way
you.
to go. Enjoy that show. Hang on. We got to get some info from you, okay?
Okay.
All right. I feel broken.
It's okay, Tony. We'll give you some time to grieve here in a moment. Coming up soon, music from Benson Boone here on Mix 108. Good morning and happy Tuesday. It's the Mix 108 Morning Brew. Mix 108 Morning Brew on a Tuesday morning. So we're getting close to payday in terms of the free lunch forecast.
Oh, yes.
I
saw you posted this yesterday.
Yeah, I asked our Facebook followers, hey, what do you think? Where should I have Tony take me for lunch? So if you don't remember the whole deal, I don't know, it was maybe February. We were talking about how we were on track for the least snowy winter ever.
Right.
And I said, all it takes is one snowstorm, and we got a lot of season ahead, and so we wager a lunch. You were saying we would see the least snowy winter ever, and I said, nah, we'll beat that.
Yeah.
And so, by the way,
I felt pressured, though. So.
well, I did do the math. So we went from on track for the least snowiest winter ever to the 11th least snowy winter after that snowstorm at the end of March.
Took a fall.
Yeah, a little bit. So I, like I said, asked our Facebook followers, hey, where should I have Tony take me for lunch?
Oh, yeah, we should bring that Doba Mondays. I think that's a good one.
That sounds
Haven't
good.
done that in a while.
Yeah, so that comes from someone that we used to work with. Used to be kind of a tradition. Lots of people mentioning
Gordy's.
Havanas. I've not been to Havanas before.
I've never even heard of it. Where is it?
I think it's in Superior. So might have to check that out. Some
to
people
Pedro's,
mentioning Pedro's. Of course, they're in Superior now too.
I like the Gordy's Hi-Hat idea. I haven't been there in a long time. We can
Kinda
maybe do
fun.
that next week.
Katrina said Burger Paradox. Have you been there
We
yet?
got to wait till a nice day, though, to go to
Well,
Gordy's.
yeah, if we're gonna do
We can
that.
eat outside. What did you just say?
Burger Paradox. Have you been there yet?
I haven't even heard of it. Oh, no, I haven't even heard of it.
In the Craft District.
Oh, no, I haven't even heard of it.
It's pretty good. I've been there a couple times.
Oh, yeah?
Sir Ben's was a suggestion. Molly said Corktown. Ken and I went to Corktown for lunch one time, and
Could have sold on this Burger Paradox
Oh,
now
yeah.
that I just pulled up
It's-
their website. Whoa,
it's super good.
looks good.
There was a suggestion from Rihanna saying Boulder Tap House.
Okay, I like there.
I actually got a text message from a friend of mine that suggested a place in Two Harbors. I won't make you drive to Two Harbors, even though it sounded really good.
Well, you could drive. I'm buying.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Amber said margaritas. Okay.
Sammy's Buffet. Somebody else. I like Sammy's Buffet.
Morgan mentioned Green Mill. Of course, they just reopened officially yesterday. So, you know.
dollar menu on here. Yeah, there's a lot of people mentioning Havanas.
Yeah,
Is
so
it
that's
just a food truck?
I'm not sure. I feel like I need to investigate because I've heard people talk about it before, but I've never actually been there before. So now I need to investigate.
Yeah, me too. Maybe we could just have them come to us. If it's just a food truck, they could park out here someday.
Sure.
And then we could just have lunch.
Okay. So the
No,
one
that doesn't work for you. We have to go
I'm sorry.
somewhere.
I got an unrelated text message.
Oh,
the,
sorry.
The one suggestion I did get a chuckle out of,
Sorry.
though, I appreciate George, who suggested
say?
Wasota Chop House.
Okay. No, there is a limit.
What is the limit,
I don't
Tony?
know, but that's the limit. That's over the limit.
That's over the limit? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough. I was going to say, George, I appreciate your suggestion. I might have to push Tony on that.
No, I got, well, yeah.
All right, very well. Okay, we won't do that. But lots of other great suggestions. I need to now narrow it down, and we'll get you to make good on that sometime soon. Not that I know you're good for it. I'm not worried about it, but
Yeah, but we should wait for a nice day so we can enjoy a nice, day outside and eat somewhere.
For sure. No,
gather
make
some
it
other
a nice
people from the office.
fun adventure.
Maybe invite some listeners to join us. Just to make it a thing.
Yeah, no, I think that's. I'm looking at the.
And I'm still working on some trades, so
Yeah, okay. The forecast for the free lunch forecast. Yeah, it might be kind of tricky here. Nothing too nice anytime
Yeah,
soon.
and if any restaurant wants to just invite us for the free lunch thing, maybe we do that. Maybe see how I'm trying to get out of this. If they want to donate their lunch to the cause,
cover
right?
Tony's.
Cover my bet, basically. Then we can. Then I'm sure. I can't guarantee anything, of course, but
Right.
we would. Certainly, probably,
we would talk about the fact we went there for lunch.
That we went there for lunch. Yeah, we can't guarantee it.
Yeah.
Wink, wink. But just let us know. Just let us know.
Just opening the
Restaurants,
door up.
I
can appreciate that.
Havanas. Reach out. Reach out. Reach out and touch someone.
Yes.
We'll go anywhere.
Yeah.
Maybe, hey, the Chop House.
Yep.
Here you go. There's our opportunity. If they're listening,
Okay.
there we can get some.
Okay.
See, I'm trying to leverage this for even better food now.
Okay. All those sound like amazing options, but
No,
okay.
everything sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not picky when it comes to food. Yeah.
Well, we'll just have to. We'll set a timeline. We certainly want to make sure this is taken care of because it might be
want to make
August.
sure it's taken care of. Yeah.
It might
for
be
sure.
August.
Well,
Otherwise,
it might be.
So we're going
I'm
to
slow
say
to pay bets.
this needs to be done before the end of May.
May.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got a month and a half.
All right. I suppose we could do that.
Yeah. All right.
We'll find a nice day between now and the
Oh yeah, there'll be at
End
least
of
one.
May.
There'll be a couple of them.
Okay.
So you can still, if you want to provide more thoughts, we've got a thread on our Facebook page. You can shoot us a message on our mobile app, or as Tony said, if there's any restaurants that want to help cover Tony's bet that he lost.
Yeah, we're up for that.
Either way, gotta love the free lunch forecast. I think we need to do more of that.
We'll see.
Fair enough.
We'll see.
Fair enough. All right, we're going to be kicking off your workday 108 minutes commercial free, fueled by Quick Trip. That also includes, by the way, another code that could win you some big money. Our 30 grand in your hand giveaway continues with a code coming up just after 9 o'clock this morning here in Mix 108.